Hello everybody. Today I'm going to continue playing the new workshop levels for the new early access update. I think it's build 1.6 or 1.76b. Yep, yeah, it's kind of in the background. Alright, so I last played the Hills and Valleys level, which is 2.6 here. And then now I'm going to level 2.9, and here we are. So do I even know the names of the levels here? Like Yato is referred to everything by the names of the levels in this game. So this is a level that I built as well. Basically, I thought that most of the drawbridge levels in the game, at least originally, you could very easily build a bridge over most of them. A lot of them would prevent you from would prevent you from trying to build it over by giving you a limited number of roads. But then what people would do is say this was level is they would build what I call drop-off bridges, where you just build it up kind of like this, and then the car would get to the end and it would just fall off and land on the flag, and then it would solve anyway. So with checkpoints, rather I could do one of two things to kind of prevent that. One, I can send the car one way and then send it back, which kind of prevents me from building an overbridge. Well, at least a drop off. But this one here is with the checkpoint down here between the boats, kind of forces you to actually go through that space. I don't think you can dip down there and come up. If you can, then congrats to you, I guess. So anyways, first I like to use the arch tool on this one. Then I take this guy here, drag it up to be about horizontal, and pull it out to where I'm at least colliding with that star. Then I'm going to fill my road in. I need to click road and then fill. Yay! That is such an amazing tool. Alright. Then I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to do one up here. And I think this should work about the same. I'm going to build another arch thing here. Try to match the curve. Fill that, and I think these should all line up. And for some reason, this is easier to build with grid off, even though I'm just doing snaps. Alright, so then what I'm going to do after this, and that didn't quite line up. Alright, and then it always works better with straighter bridges. Come on. Alright. I almost feel like the little indicator that you're within reach should like be a little darker, because the white on yellow is really hard to see. Or at least for old people like myself. I'm not really that old, but I'm not a kid. Alright, so I'm going to build a little triangular thingy here. I'm going to come out like this over here. I'm going to do the same over here. Gonna do some rope. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to split this. I'm going to get rid of that and this. And I'm going to put a hydraulic there, and I'm going to put a hydraulic here. Make sure my split joints are all good. They are. Alright, let's see if this works. This looks really, really flimsy. This car is kind of behind the rock still. You can't see that when you're, or I couldn't at the time when I build the levels, I don't really know where they're going to be put, or even if they'll be used at all. So, there we go. There we go. That's essentially forces me to make a drawbridge, I think. So, I don't know if I've actually ever tried. I hope someone else did to make it. See if you could just have a do a steep dip there in the middle without using any hydraulics, or at least without the very standard bridge. So anyways, okay, that was that level. That was I don't know what level this was. It was whatever it did. Okay. Oh, this is the sloped one. Alright, I'm looking at the Zatos' solution here. The one in the thumbnail looks pretty cool. Alright, so next I've got 2-3, which is called Lift Me Up, or 211 I mean. Always called Lift Me Up at one point. This is a kind of a weird thing. Alright, so this one is the... So figure out how to read this essentially. You go over here, Alright. So essentially A and B, or this box here starts both the cars. They go, and then once they've reached their destination or their first place, then the hydraulic will go. So A2, since A2 matches this A2.1, that means this happens before this. These are in ordered, so you have to go to this before this. I think that means they're ordered. So A1 doesn't have a checkpoint, so it has to go to the flag. A2 will go here, it stops, the hydraulic goes, and then it restarts, and then it has to get to this point. So it has to go from here, hydraulics move, then it has to go to here, and then here. So basically you go over here, lift the bridge up, and then the second part goes. So that's what I will do. Alright, so I'm going to do, I'm gonna do a, I don't know, I think I'm gonna make a kind of, can I do something big and overcomplicated over here? I don't want to make it too overcomplicated, but like basically I can solve this level by kind of lifting this whole thing up a little bit and kind of curving the bridge a little bit, so it just kind of falls off at the end. But I'm thinking I don't want to do that. I want to do something. I want to have the hydraulics kind of, let's put these down below. I need to do a flip. There we go. Then since this is 2 meters here, I think 2 meters, yep. Then you can go up 4 meters, and then that would be how far I need the thing to lift. And I'm over budget. Ah, jeez. That's just kind of cruel. Alright, so how much budget can I save on this? Probably not enough to build a support. Because I would need to go like this, well not like that. I'd have to make this a 1 hydraulic thing. Alright, maybe I can do that. Maybe I'll make it a 1 hydraulic thing. Make these a little smaller, but that just means it has to go higher up. Alright, so let's do this with 1 hydraulic. So I'm gonna go like this. Oh, I can use this thing now. Yeah, there we go. And then let's go. Okay, so I'm basically over budget again. So I don't know if this is I could probably come up with something, but I was thinking of lifting the whole thing rather than kind of pivoting on something. And with a vertical hydraulic, it gets kind of hard because now I need to essentially, this needs to be about the halfway point between the two. Then I need to kind of support something like that, and then maybe on the other side. So I'll do this just so we can watch it fail. That might be kind of fun. It's gonna tip. If I make that a hard rod, it might work. Let's see if I can do that. So I'm going to go here, here, here. Alright, let's get rid of this, move that into. Alright, let's go here, kind of. Alright. Alright, so not the most user-friendly, I suppose. And I'm over budget, so but I think I could fix the 700. Oh, that's... I'd have to do 2 rods. Well, I guess I don't need to make it so long. I can probably go maybe here, and then let's copy this, go. Oh, that's cool, I like that idea. So let's do, we can kind of get a little reuse here in a bit, in a way. Although I think I might need to do this. Alright, change that to 2. Alright, and then alright, so that doesn't work out so well. Let's use that, get rid of this, copy this, move it. Alright, get rid of that, copy, put it here. Move this out a little bit. Alright. That might actually do it. Alright, so this is not a simple solution, obviously. But I did what I set out to do. And it's not really that elegant. I mean, I guess it's cool, but this isn't a pretty structure here. A easier way to solve this level is essentially to not break it there in the middle, and I can just basically do something kind of like this. That's going to extend way too far. And so that breaks, obviously. So let's see if I can make it not break. Alright, so I might need to replace it with a rope or something. Alright, so rope should be fine here. Although... Alright, I'm just going to then... Let's not do that one, let's do this one. And then I'm just gonna have that be 2, that be 1. Alright, so this is gonna lift that little pedestal off. Ah, jeez. Alright. That's me trying to be creative. Let's just go with... Just do some multiple wood pieces in here. When in doubt, use diamonds. Diamonds are a bridge builder's best friend. Alright, and then let's do a hydraulic again, and then let's go expand it a bunch, for a little bit anyways. See if that works. There we go. But not far enough. So... Oh, okay, it doesn't get to the star, so that's why it's not restarting. There we go, and just enough. All right, so that's that. This could be simplified, I guess, or made a little more elegant, or I think you can do it cheaper. But a budget, I feel like it might be, I don't know. I don't remember what other solutions people have for it. Zatos looks like his thumbnail has something very similar to what I did, but I think looks like his braces are braced on the right side instead of the left. Okay, so let's go back. The next level is 213, which I actually haven't played, kind of. Hey, some levels give me access to a hydraulic controller in the bottom bar, and shows a picture of it. This allows you to choose whenever specific hydraulics or split joints will be activated during the hydraulic phases. Never show this again. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Alright. So, this one, right here it looks very straightforward. A goes, and then it stops, and it goes, and then E goes. And so with this, let's see if I can explain from here what's happening without actually looking at, or without actually running the course. So this says that van and a boat, one of the boats, so it is a boat as well, goes at the same time. You can see this boat's labeled C, this boat's labeled A. So the car will go to the checkpoint, which is labeled A1.1, and then the boat will go at the same time. So that means that you can't have a bridge over this at the start, but you need one over this at the start, right? Then the hydraulics move, and then A starts again. So the one that was here restarts. So the hydraulic phase will need to drop this boat, and then this boat will go at the same time. So we'll drop this one and then lift this one, right? And then there's another hydraulic phase, and then E goes and has to go across the whole thing all the way to the end. So the trick is that you have to use the hydraulic part is the first hydraulic phase, they both go on both sides. One will drop this bridge while the other one's lifted, and then the second one needs to not move the one on the right and needs to drop the one on the left. So, and as I said before, I've played all these levels, so I didn't figure it out that quickly, which I can't do it that way because I need to have it lifted to start. So, I think it's fun having bridges that start in a lifted position. Oh, actually, I was going to go like this way. And then I'm just gonna go like this a little bit. And let's split that. All of them need to separate, and then get my hydraulic right there. That's good. All right, and then over here, I need 4 roads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw one of these things. I should start it straight. I'm just gonna draw it way out here. Actually, I'm just going to make it perfect. I'm gonna do that, click away, delete. I'm gonna build a tracing tool over here. I'm going to change the shape to straight. Then I'm going to manually draw my road. Manually drawing my road makes it, actually let's delete that and go off grid. So that makes it so I'm getting the maximum length road here, right? So if now you can see this went to that point, right? So let's kind of do something kind of like that so we can kind of see how far it went, right? If I did fill, then it equally sizes all my roads and goes all the way. Even if I didn't have enough roads, it would only go to this point right here. So manually drawing my roads actually gives me extra distance because if you look at this is the max length of 2 meters. If I want actual 2 meters, I have to draw the road manually. So that's a lot of description there for something most people don't really care about. So I'm going to just connect this on here like that, because I don't care. That's what split joints are for, and I guess it's not perfect. Alright, so do that, and that, and that. Alright, and then let's go over here. Let's make this a split joint. Let's make all those 2. And then I need to have something that actually drops the bridge. Needs to go all the way. I've got a bunch of budget left still. There we go. Oh, don't have that much budget. Heyo. Alright, so let's go like, just go something kind of like that. Let's expand, and let's do a rope. Let's see if that will go far enough. If not, I might have to break this and split them. You know what, I will make this work. Oh. That was totally not intended to work that way. But it worked anyway. Wow, alright. So anyways, I need to do the whole hydraulic controller thing. And I think this didn't lift high enough. Which I guess should have been expected because I built all the supports on the bottom. And I think even if it wasn't, it would, yeah. I don't know if this had smaller boats before. So I'm just going to do a double bridge on this side. Alright, so let's do that, and let's split, and let's do this. Alright. This was surprisingly close for having it not work the way, for having to split off of that when I didn't want it to. And then this here, I think, snaps, and then allows this to slack. So, and then that's why it breaks there at the end, I guess, because... Wait, it shouldn't snap on there. What? Why is it... What is going on here? It certainly looks like it snaps to this position here. Because if this wasn't touched here, and this was the only connected here, then this would have to be topped. So did they change the part to where you used to have it be split joints on both sides for it to connect like that? Anyways, I'm going to change this to a 1 and then just see how that goes. My guess is it won't go far enough. So let's do... Alright, so I'm going to attach this to the middle part right here. Attach further back should allow it to move further. And I'm going to lift this upwards to give it more strength. So I do kind of hang off a bunch. And that puts a lot of stress like on this one, and it still didn't go far enough. I guess that rod was the defining factor. Does that actually help, being at that angle? I guess it does a little bit, but it's gonna snap. Alright, so that one, I can easily fix that, I think, and I think I can still be under budget. Alright, and that's not working either. Ah, you know what? I'm just gonna do this thing. And split that, make all these 2. let's have a hydraulic, I guess, that goes to here. I don't know how far that needs to go. That needs to be 1. Alright, 4 hydraulics. Alright, so it goes to down, far down. So this needs to go in a little bit. Let's try 40. Alright, so now you can see this one lifted up. So unless this car can make the jump, then, which would be kind of cool if it did, then it needs that space. So I go over here. So if it's yellow, then it is all. Then those things are all activated. And then I go over here. I disactivate those 2 things. And then now on the second hydraulic phase, this would lower and this would stay there. Hooray! Alright, like that tire swing still. Alright, I feel like I am losing my touch on this game. I haven't been playing nearly as much as I used to. Let's see. Let's go exit. Let's do, it's 26 minutes already. I've got 2 more levels on this section. Alright, well I spent too much time with the with some of these other ones. So I will go ahead and call it that's all for this level, and then I will complete it on the next video, or I'll complete World 2 at least. So thank you for watching, and join me next time.